why we need to use evidence and how do we use it. We'll cover all of this in a lot more detail during the course, but really just thinking about this from the theory. So the first point about why to use evidence, for one, I'm being slightly flippant here, is but because people will believe you. So many cases when you make a perfectly valid point, if you just turn up with your opinion or many stories of how it affects patients, you'll be pushed back. Whereas if you turn up with an evidence, whatever that number is, it adds a great deal of credibility. Now, lots of people will look into the methodology, but simply having an evidence base behind you adds a great deal of credibility to your advocacy arguments. In terms of genuinely why you should use it, though, it's around the understanding. If you look at the image on the left, it's about when you try and plan things without genuinely understanding the perspective of those that you're doing it for. And on the right is how it then happens for you if it's been planned incorrectly. So if you want to make sure you're advocating on behalf of people and advocating for, say, improvements in how the government should plan things or why drugs should be made available, then you need to make sure that you're doing so on a genuine understanding. And the only way to do that is evidence. If we just go with the kind of idea on the left of we can look on externally and we think everyone's experiencing the same things, either we are if we're a patient in the same situation, or even more if we're not a patient. But it's really hard if you think from your own perspective you can see something's working. You actually need to make sure that you're looking at big numbers of patients and looking at those who are genuinely going to be the user of the service and that it's designed from their perspective, and that requires evidence.